Ladies and gentlemen, your grand finals begins!
I know Singapore's ready for a grand final. This crowd has over-delivered every single day. 3 days here in Sentosa. Amazing matchups all the way through. The culmination of G2 and Spirit, and a best of 5 that Spirit are the underdog in. Let's start Mirage.
Yeah, let's start with pace, shall we? Already this pack of players gunning up the catwalk. Already m0NESY leading the charge as he tries to lead the team. Nico, there's the opener. Zontic's off the bench. He's got the double. Hunter's got the trade. Kovac is already coming through with kills. Bo's got himself another couple. And so Hunter hits the dirt. It's an opening for G2, but a pistol for Spirit.
A pistol for Spirit. That's such an important stat in this best of 5. We have just, as the desk went over, talked about.
Donk was looking for blood in the pistol. It's not going to change. Nice nades to the top of middle pressure. Snacks, but m0NESY. There it is. Donk versus Nico is one conversation, but it's not the talk of the town for number 1. 2 culprits left in m0NESY versus Donk, and we get that clash in mid out of the gate with the rifles. Malbs connecting down from bottom mid. And so this one, the first rifles from G2 leave a mark across Spirit.
Yeah, getting shot from both sides. That's it. Bomb will get planted. Got 2 players ready to save, have not even made a rotation because the kills came down so early. Mid control absolutely taken over by G2. He gets the 2K entry, the 3K entry, Freiburg ace type of rounds.
Yep. On a roster so stacked full of talent, you think, how could they find anybody to compete? And yet Malbs brings it all the way from Guatemala. And I would say not only just, again, in the end of games, but we go back to the fall finals. It's at the ends of the best of 5s as well. That 5th map, he had his deciding impact.
Yeah.
Forcing Hunter to go back, and he made sound, right? Trying to feed fake info to Zontic's up above him.
This is
one
great.
Player pulling back loud while 2 sit bottom mid quietly. They're hoping this catches connector off, but another smoke.
This is your B anchor, so it's a great place to put the MP9. I think they put him in the perfect spot, yeah. Now they see him, it might be too late to turn around. We'll see.
Good adjustment as he tries to get out, but Malbs is able to zone him. Donk then takes up the pressure, and it's a Malbs double kill. Big impact coming out from top Con, but Nico gets killed by Zontix on the other half of the map. Pressure on Con as they do get towards sight, but that clock is ticking, and the nade will find him from over top. Is shot out of Shiro. What? Second chance.
Excuse me?
Hunter up into a window, and G2 to tie.
He have an evasion bonus? How did that shot miss? That wind runner? What just happened right there? That shot saves his teammate, keeps the round alive, puts it in a 2-on-1. Thought this was going to be the saving grace for G2. It was Malbs with his 2K. Oh my god.
Under the chin.
Oh.
And then between the eyes. Back from Hunter. Molotov top stairs means no peek behind it yet.
Look at the vision right now. We've got Spirit. No eyes in CT spawn. They can cross.
It burns out, and as it does, it opens the possibility for CTs to peek, but they still choose not to, and another smoke down instead. This is a good amount of timing for G2 with control of sight, so it felt. Malbs has to deal with Chopper, who gets a little frisky over towards Ticket.
Look at Snacks lying in wait.
Taking his old sweet time, as the smoke grenades have taken so much control of this bomb site for G2, not only for the first cross, but even deep here CT.
Great for Snacks. He can come underpass this time around slowly.
Malbs, here's the rumblings of their approach, and then he loses a teammate back behind him, so now that sight, it's all Malbs to hold. He's got good cover, and he picks up 2, but that's it. All he has in the round. Snacks has to come in and get into the engagement as Nico rips Zontic's head off. That bomb plant, where is it? It's on the other end, but Donk doesn't have the kit, and with no kit, Donk's gonna stick this. 4 seconds still left. Donk all the way down. 10-second defuse. Snacks from around the world.
Are you kidding? Snacks made that happen. It had to be him.
A little bit of timing here that could help out Spirit if they want to get into the pistol antics. Yes,
careful.
Sir. Shiro from the top of the ladder. That's a weapon offered over. Shiro holds the AK.
Donk talking.
And Chopper, he holds Palace all the way into T-spawn. He'll see this clear for the taking.
Oh, there's that shot.
Donk hits it.
Haircut on Snacks.
Now we're talking 2 pistol kills already in round 7.
Oh, and another one.
Just right back into the con peak. Every step of the way met by resistance. What else, Donk?
He's got the right read.
What more?
Oh my God!
all night long.
Woo. No ammo wasted. Oh my goodness. Oh! Was this first bullet too? Oh, second. Jeez.
Why is there a second player B instead? What's the plan? What's the approach? Well, now it's a molly for Donk to deal with. Not an issue. He sees that as an invitation. He'll step right into it, and he'll connect. Gets his head-to-head versus Nico going as Chopper gives cover from sight, and that two-man cohort at B shut down. This is a sweep from Spirit.
Yeah, they thought they were being clever right there.
Donk's Nico head-to-head. No, sir,
Yeah,
not yet.
We really have to be tallying that up.
Slammed him in the palace this round. Not to mention that Nico Molotov went a little too far. So you said the save would be under question. Here we are, 5 seconds to that clock, and Chopper's about to come creeping in behind you. He gets denied. That's 2 kills from Odyssey as he hangs on for dear life. Won't get himself a third, so nothing saved.
Yeah,
the board swept, and Spirit to the lead.
He knew he had to duel.
You know, sometimes when we talk about Donk and Zontix and this duo that can get so hyper-aggressive top mid, that really hasn't been a part of this half so far.
Oh, that's clean, man.
Snacks is just out there on his own.
Yeah, that's true. He's going to walk. He's missing the timing of walking down, but there was going to be a moment where he'd be seen off cat. He knew that. It's just that his whole goal was to get Mobs and Hunter out of underpass.
0 trade potential, unfortunately, and he just kind of caught his pants down. Almost kills Zontix, of course, but that 20 health makes a difference. So much so that Zontix pulls back to market and allows Shiro to go for op contact instead. What does that do? Bolsters this position in mid with more guns. And Chopper's already gone deep to take a quick glance down ramp. I feel like the CTs are confident. They know exactly where they're at, but can they stop them? It's a single kill from Donk, and Magic's, while mollied out, has to bank on Chopper holding cross.
He can go through this, yeah.
Sure enough, he keeps the pressure up, and the rotation's inbound, no doubt. Sure enough, Nico holds from stairs as Magic's maybe offers a little too much. And these T's throwing a smoke onto the bomb site kind of corral themselves into this pit. Nico dropping down, has no bomb, and gets cleared out by Chopper, who holds that site the entire round.
That one makes it winnable. Okay, nice one from Chopper. Very forward thinking here from Donk. 2 steps ahead.
How's this happened?
Wait, what? She got him in the window blind with a MAC-10 through his smoke.
Never seen the kill feed so full of icons. All right, interesting problem for Spirit to try and handle in the final round of the half, and Nico's going to try to capitalize alongside Maul. Sure enough, Snacks gets himself a double kill.
Okay.
Steps up when you need him, doubles his frag count, and forces Zontix into a highly unlikely 1v4, but a free one offered, and he knows Snacks is near. The fact he gets both those kills for 14 HP, worth it, and he has to try.
He has to try. Last round of the half. Zontix, he's got the full kit of utility. Sometimes he can take a few extra seconds to think about how to do this perfectly. You know he juliennes these angles, calculating the utility.
Piecing it all together and trying to take the top, but there is no top with the head loss. Malbs, a haircut to end it. One more round for G2 on the tally. The first half of this best of 5 done.
One of the best chances here for Spirit to pick up this upset, and yes, you've got to call it that.
Chopper's going to go for the double wall of smokes, and there's nobody inside this A site to fall for it. Max starts to peel away, dropping a smoke at his feet, but he's very quickly charged down by Donk. The kill's not as fast.
Yeah, but he didn't have any idea it was coming, so the rotations are a little delayed. Nico
goes. Retake's already happening. They waste no time. We got Nico, Mulbs, and Hunter all with a kill a pop. Shiro, though, good position on the side of this smoke, catching him off guard. Right back into the second half with electricity. Mulbs cutting him down and clearing it. G2 will split these pistols.
Just fantastic. Amazing retake there, especially when you lose your B anchor. If they drop their Van Pillar smoke that quickly.
But he's got his own smoke to play behind, so
yeah,
he'll let that Molotov just burn itself out.
The spawn call, you can see the pack is already up here. No one else on the extremities.
Trying to test Snacks. That's looking like the plan. He does get caught on the jump up. He's not going to get away full health, but he's got an assistance from Hunter. Off of Catwalk, the first T falls. What was supposed to be a pop gets stopped in its tracks. And then all the CTs come sprinting over to help. Nicely done there from Snacks. Again, it's panicked because he gets caught off guard, but at least he doesn't die.
Neither one did.
Counter-terrorists win.
Limitations are just going to keep coming through. It's a pretty big investment for Chopper in this round.
Sometimes you got to put yourself on, man.
Well, if they don't pull this one off, it'll be 10 rounds G2. Luckily, they've already won a round like this.
Nice shot,
Unluckily, they die 3 out of the gate, but Zontic's to reclaim a hope in this one. The 17th round should never be there, so Nico, he's gotten the memo. A little pressure out from the A ramp, but it comes after 3 deaths, and so G2 hang on.
Nice. I mean, even that one for m0NESY actually matters.
Your time on Mirage is running out.
It's been a sight to behold.
They're going to go ahead and test Snax again. Now, they have effectively caught him off guard, but it was Hunter previously.
But they don't hit the shot. They don't hit the shot.
This time, he's able to put himself on the angle.
Window
Similar
peak.
spot,
There it is.
so they're ready. Donk comes right in with that instant headshot, but Snax is down beneath him, and Nico's nade supports him from Market. Cap pressure comes in big from Chopper. That limitation.
They know Nico is nearby.
And so as he holds onto the pillar, he has to move forward, but still he has the cover, and he could have lined up too. Could have. Instead, the pressure falls to m0NESY, and he thrives within it. Puts it into the 2 versus 2 as Shiro is on site with bomb planting safely. Incendiary's gonna spread and takes him down to 60, but still he has this column to hide.
Smart for Shiro here. Magic's covering the corner.
Malb's on the corner, and as he peeks, it's a blind Magic, so no help this time. It's got to be the pillar of Spirit again, and guess what? He can, because he has
lost him.
But not this time. m0NESY steps out. Lightning strikes the B site.
Or sorry, Spirit. But look at that bomb. Up in B halls.
It sits so far away, despite Spirit getting so dangerously close to hitting this A site. m0NESY cautious about connector, will kill Donk first.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Zontix is yet to activate out in Palace, but there's so many players here to hold him. Instead, he gets his contact against Maltz, and he does tap into Hunter. He gets there.
It's still walking.
Yes, him versus Snax over on B will be critical. Magix has had so much responsibility here in round 19.
You couldn't read that. He's up here. Magix, he can go ahead and try to plant, but with 20 seconds, he would love to find a kill first.
And now suddenly this puts Shiro into a playmaker's position, because the bomb is on the other side of the map, and Nico is instantaneous with that headshot.
They just knew where he was. Magix, he knows that someone's on Cat, and he can't find the duel just yet.
Looking for the miracle. Looking for the 1v3. This is the first time that there's been enough time for Magix to get into a comfortable post plant within this site. 2 more players. That dynamic duo of m0NESY and Nico to force this towards Magix. Talk about pressure, but he keeps it quiet. And as he just holds on to millimeters, he peeks out wide for another kill. And it's all on to m0NESY, AK in hand. Bomb very close. So close. And he lights it like a cigar. Denies the 1v3. G2 take 12.
Yeah, gun barrel sticking out. G2, match point. Another clutch goes their way.
Coming alive in the late game, all 4 of the players you expect to be towards the top of G2 providing in this grand finals. And that's the beauty of this one. Performance across the board, and m0NESY into the A site, ready to anchor. And as they exit out through ramp, sure enough, he gets pressured off of triple. There is no follow through. Spirit, you have plenty of time despite man advantage. What's the decision? Because the utility is literally non-existent. They will be banking on 4 rifles with no map control elsewhere, but a God-given gift in a Hunter push, and Malbs maybe makes an overstep. Still, they are split 2-2 with a minute on that clock.
Hold on, though. We've got the CT defenses calcified. They're sitting in the exact same spots, waiting for mistakes. Do Spirit want to come back here?
They're thinking about it, but maybe they just let that time create uncertainty in the mind of G2. Will Snax start to call them away? Because one player walking out ramp doesn't indicate that there are more.
I don't think Spirit believe that they have a chance here, and so m0NESY
left on his own, but so much further back than over towards Ticket. This time it is him in jungle. Can he thrive?
One more incorrect shoulder peek, one more chance here. m0NESY, he
punishes that. That's what's most important. And as he puts that smoke down, bomb can cross, and m0NESY doesn't know. He doesn't know that up close, he's got an AK barrel to the back of his head. It is Magic's in another late round moment to try and keep Spirit alive here.
Look who's on the flank.
No longer separated, Spirit joined forces, but they will eventually be pinched. Snax and Nico, the same duo that pulled off that last second clutch, back on this retake once needed.
But how can Nico get involved unless Snax does something first?
Here it is. He shows his presence, an incendiary that lets Chopper's guard go down, so Magix will have to clutch this. Snax pushes forward with a kit and a tap, but Nico gets denied, and Snax comes in! Lo and behold, from Snacks. G2 take this first map.
The head-to-head that Maui just brought up is going to be a key one. Zontix, he's been getting better at figuring out these new problems that everybody's been having on this side of the map. Spirit have had a lot of raps on Anubis at the moment. Modesty takes out Dong to kick things off, though. They're trying to play free, and on both sides of the map, that's what you want to see from Spirit as well. But G2, will this just be another pistol, another notch in the belt?
Well, they split them back on Mirage, so Spirit showing that they can go toe-to-toe. We got a decoy on Snacks. Keep your eyes out. Yeah, that'll fool him. Decoy and a flash over towards A play. CT's trying to peel out of that bomb site to help out Magix, who raises the flags. Caution inside B, but he does a great job of actually not only getting his kill and then disengaging, and he does it without using his util. So check out the nades here for this CT retake.
It's viable.
It's enough of a buy that looks good. And, well, they've got one still inside Temple as Zontix goes back to check. Look at this late lurk from Snacks, though. I mean, he's all the way back in the river as we start to get this retake moving forward. So now he's called into the action. A frag grenade onto default that does no damage. Hunter fully blinded by that flash, so util does indeed make a difference. Can Malbs. Last bullet, and he gets his second. He's looking for a little bit more. 2 kills in, and he's done a great job of keeping them back, but 3 kills out of Malbs. He's not sure where Magix is at. It's a quad from Malbs.
Hell yeah.
Zontix getting ready to lay into them if they decide to push through this, but a couple smokes. Util doesn't like the pressure. I like that he doesn't take that risk. Felt like there were multiple players coming, and he pulls out in time, but now here comes that flurry of Util over top. Zontix kicking up with multi-kills this week, but Nico does it better. Manages to cross over to the fountain, and Nico straight up takes this A site.
Yeah, his Malbs impression right there. 3 frags with the Galil. That was actually perfect protocols from Spirit, man. That attack was amazing from G2. They come forward into A main. They make sure to flash Zontix back. He goes to the pillar, but we still have this round live at the moment. 2v3. Spirit think they can still win it. Maybe G2 drop their guard if Spirit.
Yeah, right. Even without a kit, there's still some time. Sure enough, you think that they had this, but Hunter down in between.
No, they can't find it. Whoa!
Magix with the late retake. They had a false sense of confidence.
Yes, they did. They did. That was so quiet from Spirit, and it was 2v3. It really didn't seem like
they had really convinced themselves they took enough.
Yes.
A team stacked to the brim with talent that confidently played across all of Mirage, and that was one of those where it's like, have they been lulled into a little,
yeah, I mean, even I was. It was
even a half second to false confidence costs them.
Oh, not bad.
And they can come back in sharp, of course. So with guns all ready to the 4v3, you can forget about that so quickly if you pull this one off. And with a Snacks trade frag inside of Dark, it looks very likely.
Going 1 for 1 for 1, but if Zontix finds a timing, then who's actually up in this spot?
He's looking for it, and he's gonna get one back turn to him. Snacks can't turn fast enough, so we go back to the even keel. We talked about Chopper's impact on Anubis in their last match, but he was nowhere to be found on Mirage.
So they failed to split the defense, and Zontix is taking a swim up canals.
Step it up, Chopper. You are on your own. You got Malbs and Nico about to entry with a smoke over towards long. Nico just tiptoeing his way in, and it's perfect. His time to kill instant. Zontix, and G2 can forget about that lazy post plant because this one's theirs for the taking. 3-1.
You could feel the swing coming from Nico. He knew exactly where Chopper was going to get into.
This could be the one. Zonk from Platt, pressured by Util, but easy. Him and Magix just cut the first 2 front runners off. Malbs' Mac 10 betrays him, but here comes Snack.
The only one with a kill.
Snacks.
Another.
Hero. That's insane. Tries to slide out through the fire like that. So Snacks with a 2K opens up a door.
No, they can actually go.
They can leave.
They found the Narnia exit to the other side of the map, the warp portal. And this is all due to Snacks' frag, and he looks like he doesn't want to stop just yet. Here, I mean, they should just be hightailing it. 2v3 is fine. Now they've just noticed it. Spirit are extremely nervous.
Worried about a rotate from A, but little did they know, Chopper had actually taken the long road and was just right behind them. Bomb is going to be planted. Is the cover good? Zontix arrives a little bit before his teammates, and on his solo peak, he gets half this job done. Modesty into the clutch with an AK, not his op. And the first shot rings out with no contact. Peeks back to heaven. Single frag, all he gets. And what do you know? Spirit's still able to move over. able to clear them out of this. It was a great opening, made possible by Snacks, and I would go as far to say, really made possible by a wild move from Shiro.
Yeah, this is where the insecurity breeds, because right now, if you look at the map, their fog of war, it's the T's that could be anywhere. Ooh, trying to juggle grenades, but to be honest, this is
he hits that.
I mean, it doesn't kill him, but
he'll get cleared away.
Enough. That's enough damage.
No chance to survive it with Hunter on the prowl.
See, that's what caused that push, was the fact that they haven't been watching mid, and it's 24 seconds, so G2, incredibly well-played round in terms of the patience here.
Still scary, though.
Not over, though.
Seconds,
they have not gotten into the site yet.
Exactly.
It's going to come down to Shiro. He could put on a clip at the moment that could shut this all down. 10 seconds, they got to rush for this plan.
He's sitting behind the cake, ready to swing. Bomb plant right there. He's done it! He's done it!
They can't plant. He's actually won the round.
In the grass, Shiro sits back, and the round gets delivered.
Okay.
These 7 rounds, you know, we've had 2 wonky moments.
That's true.
Maybe a warning sign of some shaky legs for G2 on Anubis. Nice one from m0NESY as he steps up through the fire. Nico, this is what G2 did last time after Spirit robbed a round away. They just come back in with conviction. Cover. Punishing the peak out of Donk, making sure that his start is slow.
He used to get those, you know, he would knock you down like paper. Those two frags like that was just something he was doing every round, but m0NESY perfect cover. An opera boosted in mid to fight another guy. It's on the sights, like on the sights really early.
Now that it's been spotted, we'll see this shift through mid. Nico sensing that there is space to be taken, and why not? There's really not been any kind of pressure coming out of Chopper in mid. That was a key piece versus FaZe, and he has just not felt it. Neither of G2, no threat. No issue, unless Shiro finds just the perfect timing. If somehow these USPs slow down Nico, then that M4, yes, it will strike! Shiro gets 2 kills in mid.
What?
Guns offered over. He gets out of the off, tracks one over towards Fountain, but then he misses. And in that miss, it's a crisis.
Mauled with 3. Oh, Shiro nearly put together a sequence that wins the round. I will say that did show a lot of resilience, though. They just took it 1 map at a time. And it was versus Virtus Pro, a team that it's like chewing on granite to try to beat sometimes.
Zontics love this timing.
Yeah.
Yep, he just steps out on the nade usage.
Moment, man. Good. He's got excellent protocols, obviously.
He's had to step it up, right?
Oh my God, the amount of B main swings that they've tried this time, but
we've seen him step up into Donk's shoes when needed, and this is another one of those halves where there is slack to be taken for someone on Spirit.
We got full utility here, perfect flash cameras wide open, but they use it to walk the cross. No one's spotting this.
They do it slowly at 30 seconds.
This is a big tactic. No, like Spirit have no idea that he tried this. Donk is about to see him. Oh.
Sees it, so he can take his time with it. He can't support A site for now, but that's all right. They've already moved to third place.
Wait, he doesn't know what Nico's done.
No, he doesn't. Can he figure this one out?
It's such a weird way to
Magix
split.
Is coming back at the same time. That's fine. He at least says there's the possibility that I've lost him. Meanwhile, Zontics is not able to get another kill. We go to 12 seconds on the clock, and Hunter gets killed. Magix doubles back in time. We've got 2 on the site. m0NESY 100 health supported here by Snacks. But he's got to plant that bomb. And while his hands are busy, Snacks has to cover. Over towards heaven. He'll fall, but now m0NESY back in with the gun. Don't let him go towards long, and he just can't finish. Magix comes out to close this. Magix, a key piece this round.
Absolutely. Caught the Nico flank. Denied the clutch. You gotta be careful with m0NESY, man. Nearly found a way to win that round.
Magic's moving fast enough to get on both sides of that fight. Even just having to go back to deal with Nico could have ended up costing them on that A site. We see the rest of the defenders die, but another one of these B long pushes.
Yeah, they're really being adamant about getting something out of it, and it worked a little bit.
What? A little more resistance on mid this time, but Nico's not going to give a damn. Chopper has unsuccessfully, I can say that now, final round of the half, unsuccessfully held middle this map.
Yeah, this is a vulnerable position here for Zontic.
Yeah, crossover.
He's got an excellent timing.
He's gonna have to drop and make sound though, but it's as the Dark player starts to move up. Snacks
didn't hear it. He didn't hear it.
Did you not hear that drop into the water? Come on now, Snacks! Comms covering it perhaps, but it's still the push in. Everybody else is ready. m0NESY's gonna try to save it, but Zontics, we saw it early on. Critical positioning and a good amount of damage thanks Early Util Hunter, missed no scope, SMG bounces. Bomb still has to be planted. Mulm in the middle. Magic stands tall again. And Spirit will make something of a CT side despite G2's early success.
Maybe we can do 2 records at once.
It's quiet out of the gate, but he's looking to hunt. And Zero.
Same way G2 opened up the pistol in the first half.
There's no doubt in my mind that this T side could start to give G2 something to have to deal with. Make them work. The moment we get this big uptick between maps for Nico, that's huge, and it comes at the cost of Donk's performance as well. Pistols and G2, we were talking about it all week, but they split them back on Mirage. Can they split them here as well? It'll be harder as Chopper goes down. Hunter though, he rips up!
Looks like no.
Shuts down the dark split, and poor Magix, who certainly delivered at times when needed, has a massive ask ahead of him. They will step forward. The brothers side by side. G2 take a pistol. How many times do we have to say it?
These guys are just too good at pistol rounds. It's unreal. Snacks even got his.
Spirit's pistols, not very inspiring here in the 14th round. Hunter doesn't want to be a liability, but he knows he's got Chopper done for. Poor guy, stuck in the corner, no teammates around him. We saw a stellar defense come forward from G2 back on Mirage. It was impenetrable. Sure, bomb plants at times, but not one T round picked up by Spirit. They can't afford that here again, because then we are having to discuss the highly improbable reverse sweep in a best of 5. Nico, he wants to get the job done quick. They step at him, pistols out, sit down.
Can't find the kills. Zontic's left over. He goes down to G2, 9 rounds.
Statistically, the 2 players coming into this map specifically on Spirit, Shiro, Donk, the only ones with a above 1.0 rating. And it's just not there, and it wasn't there versus FaZe either.
Oh man, it's gotta
be better. It's gotta be now, but they're already down a man.
It's the light buy tactic just to swing B main quickly. They have MP9. Nico finds Chopper in the smoke. I mean, you can't catch him off guard right now.
It's one of the contrasts between these 2 teams setup. You have Chopper playing mid for the CT side of Spirit. You've got Nico there when things switch over. Who do you think's gonna have a hard time? Who do you think locks down mid and sets up Snacks with ease?
This is it, man. He's 12-6.
From middle into the back of the A site, Snacks is taking up responsibility here on Anubis. Double digits lies right ahead of him, and poor Zontix will try to flush him out from behind that bomb site, but you know Nico's gonna swing. And as he does, he dies. It gives it a slight chance, but that duo in Monacy there to shut it down.
And as we reset, we've got Spirit staring down the barrel of Tech 9s.
Hope fading quick. Spirit, they need something of an X factor like that Donk 4K, but can it even happen? Monacy, so confident. He's got Berettas out. But he's got to be careful because he's losing teammates. A Hail Mary ×2. Nothing connects. We saw immaculate off play from Monacy on this very bomb site mere days ago. Snacks, not pressured just yet, but he's going to have to wait this smoke out. And when it eventually comes up, there's somebody sitting, waiting for him. Of course, Kit's on the play, no problem for that. You've got firepower across the board for G2. You'd think retake should be good. Shiro wasn't able to get his hands on a better weapon.
Can't catch him off right now.
Sure as hell was. And so his AK is looking to swing. Yeah, there's the quick one onto Nico. Reroutes. Monacy, you see it. He knows. Dude. Victory mere rounds away.
It's not 4Ks, not 1v4s for Monacy every round, but it is these impactful 2Ks, refrags, combat opping, opening kills.
Is very light on nades, but the flashbangs could still find their marks. Or do they try to come in more unannounced, right? Zontic's just creeping in, and they're not ready for this. Snacks' head gets taken off. Monacy turns over to trade, and then the Heaven player kind of drops it. And then Chopper is able to trade. So it's a single frag from Monacy and a missed chance out of Nico.
They don't have a molly for Heaven. They've got to just walk up.
10 seconds on that clock as Shiro
Nade
gets the bomb down. Nade, it almost kills him. 3 health makes the difference. Nico, Hunter, side by side. And the Kovacs brothers having to do this alongside one another.
They don't know where Donk is.
He's coming in late from mid with Magix, both of them on the same approach, and Magix much more low. Bomb on the other end. Tap back behind the cake. Will they let their guards down? No!
Nico!
Tall and slays! There's simply no X factor tonight We've seen it in Singapore.
Yeah, the kill.
Spirit brought it to the table. How many Shiro clutches do you want to talk about?
He'll say everything. Everybody positive on G2. Everybody positive on G2. And if they win this round, Snacks breaks the streak.
Dude, Malbs just overflowing with confidence. This play all the way down water and nobody there to try and stop him. Spirit have limped into Anubis. Dare I say it, limped into this best-of-5 grand finals. They're kryptonite. And they have played down this clock and they'll do so yet again. But Chopper, empty-handed all map long, just gets caught standing in the doorway. About to finish this map 4-16. A total contrast to what he provided on the last Anubis. A huge talking point from our desk and a well-played peek out of Snacks. Call that the last nail in this coffin, because Anubis could not be more lopsided. Shiro, the lifeline. We talked about his clutches, but this time doesn't even plant that bomb, and the confidence spills over. G2 one map away from a championship in Singapore. On the horizon, just 2 at their hands. Blood in the water.
Maybe you wanted it to be closer, but it's no secret that G2 are the fan favorites here in the arena. Snacks broke positive. Their streak goes to 9 versus Spirit in maps. They might be able to 3-0 this damn series. What a statement that would be. G2 looking for their 3rd chip of the year.
They're not a perfect Team Spirit, but this is so lopsided every time we see it. Donk, can you do it? Isn't able to shut them down with a double kill. Zontic's back plat pressure here from Hunter. Nice headshot. Just shaves it over top of the ledge. Chopper in the heat of battle. Players low. Doesn't matter. Malbs comes in with further impact, and Magic's just trying to run through that CT spawn. Trying to get out through the smoke before this late lurk from a full HP'd Snacks can do anything to help. His 2 teammates in that bomb site very low. Will it matter? Good gush. Magic's dropped down to a measly 6 health, but then Malbs actually peeks out through the door and dies. Can Snacks keep the pressure up? Will they think that he has gone back tunnel? Now he has to hit his shots. He's got to come through with another clutch. He's showed us a couple. He'll try it again, and on the doors he bringing his victim to him.
That's actually another clutch out of Snacks. Another pistol for G2. Make it stop.
I say let it go.
Let it go. Keep it going. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, these guys on pistol rounds.
Three players in that B bomb site out of the gate, and it's just not enough for Spirit.
The confidence grows here for Snacks.
Just trying to fine-tune the gameplay. Whatever it is you need to step up here and now. That's what Spirit have to be asking each of their individuals. It has to be about somebody on this team
like
stepping up.
was saying, it was a mentality switch that Donkey has the capability. He just needs to literally take the game into his own hands.
See if that's afforded to him.
He was great on map 1.
Yes, he was. It wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough.
But he was great.
Yeah.
Map 2, not quite so much. This is a ton of damage. What's going on here? G2 very adamant about playing into the catwalk, but look what it's cost them.
Yeah.
Got Hunter on 2.
Careful.
30 or less for the others, and Chopper, well, he's not able to finish off those players. Monacy, the last full bar for G2 in this conversion. Something that they have been able to pull off, not just with pistol wins, but converting them fully. Because a pistol's not worth much without conversions. And they find that last piece of resistance. Poor Donk relegated alone over here on A. With that smoke in the CT spawn, they'll put another 2 layers just to make sure he can't pull off any wild scenes. You take your shot at Donk, you better kill him. And Hunter's gonna do that. Finishes him with the Glock. G2-0.
Yeah.
And it's been a team that's playing with a pace and a type of tethering that looks like they're 2 maps up in this best of 5. There is swagger for G2, but them running around rampantly feeds Shiro the opening kill.
It starts with tactics, it turns into strategy.
At the moment, another important position for him here in the first rifle. Waiting for their arrival. Oh, what should have got wind of that.
It's like he kind of noticed, but it doesn't matter. Snacks clears out spawn. That's his job.
Donk high pressure. Zontic, he gets the kill that Donk sets up. Good flash into the spawn.
No way.
Blind!
Oh, now he's doing tricks.
Bomb runs over to the B site. CTs, do they take this chance? They at least clear Snacks from spawn.
but it's a staggered
retake to ask.
They're literally sitting behind a mid-B smoke at the moment still.
And then if the CTs start to seem like they're getting close, there's going to be Molotovs thrown out. There they go. Both entrances burn. And with those doorways, the clock also ticks.
They want to go for it.
They're getting closer. There's a flash here. Shiro's actually going to come playing through the AK. We've seen G2 let off the pedal previously in the post plant. Monacy and Hunter team on high alert. They don't go. They didn't get something to really commit with. And so despite showing presence and racking up costs, it'll indeed be G2 skating through middle into the B site, a 4-0 start.
Oh, and goes down, all 5 dead for Spirit. And you can go forward with a great plan like that. Good ideas coming out of G2 round after round.
Snacks, no hesitation here in number 5. He did get tagged down to 13 health though, so he's going to be banking on his 2 teammates that are very much here with him. Flashes have been good. Can they capitalize? Yes, sir. Hunter, there's a couple. There's a third.
Okay.
Gets him through the edge of the smoke. Alleviates the pressure. Poised 5 pistols. Nothing here. Spirit, they choose the right position for a fight when working with less, but everybody steps forward. It's another moment where there's a lot of damage done. We'd seen one earlier, but G2 still skating by with numbers.
Yeah, they're absolutely getting outgunned just as much as outplayed. It's a mental block they've got versus this team. Monacy's hosted those trophy before. And Spirit have a big win at London already just earlier this year. That was another special moment because we were wondering, does it continue after Cato?
It hadn't.
And they picked up that best of 5 win.
Yep, right at the tail end of the season. Right when they needed it. The first team to lift 2 trophies in 2024.
Yeah.
Felt like finally we get a bit of consistency. Donk, these last 3 players incredibly low, but unfortunately he runs out of util, so can't really keep that pressure up. That threat from Catwalk, not enough to really deter G2. But he's sticking around because maybe there is more to be had.
It has been cutthroat.
Monacy.
Even G2
also
stealing a final away from Na'Vi. How the hell did that happen?
something special with them.
That's how it happened.
He is a key part of all these rounds, dude. He will die to
That's what you need to see, though.
Magic's also finding his over towards long doors. Malm just trying to be simultaneous with the attacks. Both extremities hit at the same time. And now we're going to have to bank on somebody else. Snacks puts himself in the perfect position.
Yeah.
And Magic's...
It was looking like a full B commit, so Magic's was thinking there is no long control because this is the farthest extremity from tunnels.
Going to try to get into this back line, try to compromise them. They may also rotate back because we do have a T down in CT spawn.
There's one kill down, Nico.
Shiro, he's just going to hold. He waits, they step into him. It's starting to come together. We said somebody had to step up. Well, this one started with Donk getting the better of Monacy over on B, but it's not done. Hunter keeps his head down with just enough time. Does Chopper overstep?
Oh,
almost.
Well handled.
Chopper gets one over the line, pushes it, and Spirit take their first.
That's great. I mean, we have Monacy running through the molly to get the second kill in the B tunnels.
Lots of smoke coming over.
But they're going to try to run down Shiro from below. Nico misses the jump.
It's a bit deep. They could still swing in front of that if they decide to swing. But for now,
missed the timing, though.
It's the drop down.
There's no late flash because Nico failed the drop, but now they're just coming in slowly. It still might work.
Shiro's going to try to take it up, but right now Chopper's hanging on from sight. It's at least one for him. Nobody ever steps into Nico's crosshair despite him being on the hunt. They want to deal with Long maybe first, this pit player.
He knows it.
Dude, Maltz is locked in. They've got to come clear him, and they're going to. Slowly, they will come clear him as their two teammates fixate instead towards sight. But that means the sight players don't have support. Shiro cleaning it up as Donk comes through with the kill on bomb site.
Nope.
That bomb itself at the halfway point.
No nades, Donk, only kit.
Ooh, he's got to dodge the bullet. Keeps his head down.
He has to run this down.
Health, they spam him out, but as Donk is busy, Nico strikes. Shiro makes the difference. Magic's has the time, and Spirit now have a chance.
Yeah, Donk got that kill. That was the key one. Donk also got the hard fight towards Goose. They fought hard for it. I also like the adjustment from Nico to not just sit down there, but instead just jump back up on Cat and go for it.
Make a move.
Yeah.
Don't let Hunter die in vain.
And now they're opening up.
Fight on two fronts. This time, look, Shiro starting to get into his groove, right? Starting to make riskier plays. You're not going to take back this half to 6-6 without keeping it up in their faces. But Hunter rips Donks off, and that's Tunnels taken over by G2 with it.
Nice duel. Oh, interesting setup though here on Long. Is this the time that they want to go out for this?
Oh, Magix makes it happen, but
there's no way, surely.
Usually have a second player here. Meanwhile, Hunter walks out. That's beautiful. I mean, he is taking over the charts of this third map.
Yeah, no kidding.
13 frags. We didn't know who was going to do it, but if Hunter has to, damn it, he will. But making all that
the shot
from Shiro.
He's got some time before his teammates get there, but he doesn't know how much.
Right?
Wait, is Shiro going to do this? Yeah, that's so smart from him. That is so smart.
Takes the deep peek. Senses maybe that the support's not in position just yet.
And he knows they wouldn't dare peek.
We won't be able to stop them.
He's hoping that it was some...
You can climb up behind them or go long.
Yeah, and Shiro just here in mid behind the smoke. It's going to come down to timing with 10 seconds. Their hand is forced, but are they going to plant plat and play to that side? One clip off. Free haircut here for Chopper. Monacy in the 1-on-2. Will it be the no-scope? Nope.
He's going to go for the box jump, but miss it. Movement betrays him. He's in the cover, but he's tied to 12. Shiro hits him, but doesn't put him down, and you have to put him down. Chopper will. Ooh, Chopper. Now we're talking about multiple rounds where Chopper's coming in with impact.
100%.
At least it wasn't Nico knifing him this time.
Yeah, true. All right, full long control. Finally, in classical position. And bless G2 for not giving us this every single round.
Right.
They're using it sparingly, but now...
Do they time it well?
Look at the health bars. HEs actually make a huge difference here.
Sure. The rotations, they've come through, but the initial damage is looking great for G2 to bring it back. 2 kills first for G2. This is looking very good considering all that damage that was done earlier, and then Zontic just walks out through smoke and dies.
Yeah, no flash, nothing.
They had all the bodies on the bomb site, but G2 across the bar, sharper. Simply sharper.
Simply sharper. They were even killing themselves there.
I was thinking maybe the coast is clear, but in reality...
Oh, we've seen this lurk smoke before. Malbs last time didn't clear it. This time he will.
Damn right. He's got the better gun. Slams Magix against the wall, takes total long control, and Modesty seizing the chance in mid. He'll miss his follow-up, but he's got support, so he did. Donk actually getting the better of Nico. Donk back to the top of the charts for Team Spirit.
It's a perfect ISO play that allows Malbs to actually scale now. Shiro above. He goes wide. He sees a chance.
Tough shot with the Galil versus an op.
Okay, now it's time. Zontic's here in the site. Donk behind him. This duo has had trouble on B site holds.
Yes, they have. Notably Zontic.
These are better spots, though.
Donk looking for the first contact, but it's lesser weapons for Zontix. He will get the chance to strike them down. Great damage. Him and Gal
there we
locked it down.
You remember what I was talking about. They were failing on the chemistry when it came to those two in the site on B. This time just makes more sense exactly how they tether off of each other.
Little uncertainty as the long smoke fades, but he should have a reason to be nervous about Catwalk. Chopper's underneath, hearing all this movement. Can't afford miss shots with a couple pistols. They now pick up that Emperor off Chopper's dead body, and Hunter, this is great positioning.
What a spot.
He keeps the B anchors out of the mix. Donk tries to chase him down, but at what cost? You've already lost Chopper and Zontix. You've already lost 7 rounds on this and 2 maps in the back pocket to boot.
This is key. Snacks is right beside him. They're shoulder to shoulder.
What a clap. Donk wants more, but Snacks has that SMG pressed in against him, and he's got Malbs on the catwalk to help. Shiro is the one that let them overwhelm this bomb site, so now he has to take it back, and he will fall. 8 rounds for G2. 5 from the win. Donk with the immediate play towards long. Malbs isn't going to give him it. Pistols, you know, that's the thing. This dire stat line, it wouldn't be so bad if pistols haven't been the specialty of G2, because their confidence has just exuded throughout this best of 5.
Hunter, man.
There's another
17 and 6.
Pressuring into the tunnels.
Oh, that's a big one.
If it won't be Nico this time, then it may be Hunter to step up alongside Monacy. Man advantage G2. Spirit sat outside doors, trying to recover. That's been the tale of this entire best of 5 for them. From map to map, from half to half, trying to recover.
Oh, that's a nice shot, Snacks,
Not
man.
gonna let them do it.
That's a second. And Shiro's carrying the bomb.
Oh, he tries, but Malbs hits him with the swing. Nobody can do anything. Spirit have stepped forward into yet another T-side, and a pistol escapes them, seemingly. Donk is devilish. But at the moment, he is soon to be surrounded, and he doesn't even have the bomb. How do you cross over with CT being held?
4 players watching for him, waiting every turn.
Oh, but Snax is going to catch him off, and Snax is in with the impact as G2 look to put an end to this one quickly. New ones begin. Good interruption here from Hunter. Making sure that these blocks don't get any closer, but it is really Spirit trying to save up all they can for that gun round. If you're going to turn around this horrendous T-side situation, screw a force buy.
Snax has had his awkward moments on the B side as well. We talked about Zontix and Donk not finding that synergy before. Hunter and Snax have also. But it looks like
off guard, but it's good.
Hunter, this time will be different.
Makes sure to put him down on the exit. No entry allowed. Double digits.
We'll see though when they get tested on the full rifles. That's something where Spirit have also game planned towards G2.
They're ready to pounce once that smoke goes. But there's an incendiary still here for Snax, and if he puts that on the ground, then Spirit are suddenly running into a very tough spot. Let's see if Chopper's attack in from middle will catch them. Sure enough, Snax back turned. The Hunter's been lights out. And right now, he's gone unchecked.
Yeah.
Shiro did this to them.
They know.
Hunter, he has to wait. He will be found. And there it is.
Oh, okay.
A flurry of kills out from Team Spirit. Dare I say it, a heartbeat.
Yes, it's a great attack.
Hunter may have that lesser weapon, but his form is sharp.
They're going to have to frag their way out of this one.
Let's see if they can. We've got both the Kovac in position. Perfectly timed. Wow!
Oh, just beautiful.
Snax sets him up wonderfully. Can turn over now towards tunnels to hold up his end. Hunter doing it all, but finally falls. Donk into the kill feed. Meanwhile, Nico still behind Carr. Snax 2 assists and a kill, but it's Shiro in a clutch. You know he can do this,
Good
but
luck
no
with that.
allowed. Monacy strikes him down.
Stuffed on the cross. An amazing timing on the flash play with Hunter, but it's 2 things. Last round we saw G2 immediately evacuate the B site. They knew it was going to be a handshake agreement to long to 5v5 up. We actually saw G2 execute on this so well. And they've also been good at finding the timings to punish. Again, it's all about this long corridor and finding the timing where they're starting to walk up. Not playing anti, not playing back. And G2 are here and there, throwing in utility, looking for timings.
It goes deep into the site, and with that, Monacy has to lean back on box instead. They're all here.
Yeah.
They're all there, but like you mentioned, they don't always go forward, and so they take their time.
Oh, wow.
Gives them something to think about. They say, you don't want to come to us, then I'm coming at you.
No, that's huge.
And as he groups up with his teammates, that jump over from the smoke, it's 2 players caught with a slight gap. Damage done. 1 slots in. More CTs ready to go. G2 ready to fight, trying to end it. But as they get closer to that site, Donk's going deep through smoke, and Spirit coming through with all the kills. They take their sweet time until Hunter comes through with his. He's stuck though. Oh!
What was that?
Lightning strikes twice in the hands of the Flash. And Hunter continues his impact. It's for 12. And as they stay slotted in, Magic, he just like that, Hunter delivers again.
Oh my God, it's another Kodak moment for Monacy. Put him on a t-shirt. Thought we saw his best flick already. No, don't think so.
Nothing but slick flicks in Singapore.
Magnetic to the bomb.
And Hunter that whole time locked into that cubby, SMG in hand.
Wow.
Putting up the framework of a defense. Spirit have shown us something of a T-side, but who steps forth? Donk trying again, as he did on Mirage. Silently. Working his way up into pressure.
Can they organize and help him?
He's held back.
No,
because
Hunter
is just going so far above and beyond.
Bomb's still in playground. He was going for a lurk. There is nobody here to help with this.
Shot through the door. He'll hunt him down because Monacy knows what he wants, and he takes what he wants.
And it could be Spirit's last breath.
Pressure on Xbox, converted into the A-hold. Nico, numerically not quite here on map 3, but so be it. And Hunter, 5 health, but an op. But right now it feels like he can do no wrong. It feels like he can do it all. A flick needed. It's a leg shot. It's a tough one for Shiro to now try to push. He's going to keep his off train back sight. They still can't quite get in, but that fire spreads. Snacks to try to stop it. The curse has been lifted. He's here with Monacy. And still, opportunities given over to Spirit. They are not dead yet. Doorway, denied by the frag. 6 seconds. Magic's, that's it. It's not his. It's a massive delay on this. It is a win in the grand finals. No chance. No challenge.
They actually did it. Another chip. Another IGL. Snack breaking the curse. G2 undefeated versus Spirit. 10 maps straight in this head-to-head. It's not a rivalry. It's a stomp.